Hello, this is lesson 3 in the series of 10 lessons where we are learning about how to find the area of different quadrilaterals. And in this one, we are going to learn how to find the area of a rectangle. And as we said, area is the region enclosed by the given shape. Like in this case, for example, in a rectangle, the area is this region enclosed by the sides of the rectangle. Now, with that knowledge, area of a rectangle is given by the length of that rectangle multiplied by the width, where the length is the longest side of the rectangle, then width is the shortest side of the rectangle. Well, with that knowledge, can we try to solve some questions relating to the area of a rectangle, where you are told, for example, in this question, a rectangle has a length of 8 cm and a width of 5 cm. So, find the area of the rectangle. So I can just say, length I give it L, and then width I give it W. You are told the length is 8 cm, then the width is 5 cm, like that. Then from there, area here of a rectangle is given by the length multiplied by width, like that. So here it will be length, which is 8 centimeters, multiplied by width, which is 5 centimeters. Then 8 by 5 will be 40. And now there is something else here. You see, if I give you x and I tell you this x, you multiply it with another x multiplied by x, it will be x squared, like that. So, you see, in this length, we have the units which are centimeters, of course. Then, we have on the width, centimeters, again, like that. So, as we multiply 8 by 5 here to get the area, which is 14, we also multiply the centimeters, which is the centimeters for the length and then the centimeters for the width. So now it becomes centimeters multiplied by centimeters, which now will, if we follow the logic of x multiplied by x, which is x squared, now it becomes centimeter squared. So here now it will be 14 centimeter squared, like that. So, in any area, we give the units a squared because after this multiplication, we are not only multiplying the numerals, we are also multiplying the units. And that's why you see, because every other time we multiply them as 2, one for the length and then the other one for the width. In the case of a rectangle, then it becomes squared. So can we try another example? So in this second example, you are told a rectangle has the length of 12 cm and width of 7 cm. Calculate the area. So we know the length, which we said we can call it L, and then we also have the width, and the length is 12, and then the width, this one is 12 cm, and then the width is 7 centimeter, like that. Then from there, you know the area of a rectangle is given by length multiplied by width, like that. So it will be 12 centimeters, which is for the length, multiplied by width, which is 7 centimeters. So 12 multiplied by 7, it will be, I can even multiply it here, like this, 12 by 7, which is 7 by 2 is 14. 4 carry 1, then 7 by 1, 7 plus 1, 5. 8, sorry. Which now will be 84. But you remember we said we also multiply the units, centimeter by centimeter, so it will be 84 centimeters squared. Sometimes you can be told to interpret or to give an expression which represents the area of a given rectangle. So for example, like in this case, you are told a rectangle has a length of x centimeters. So we already know the length here is x centimeters, and then the width is 6 centimeters here. Then write an expression for the area of the rectangle in terms of x. And of course, the area we are talking about is that region enclosed by the sides of the rectangle, and we already know area A of a rectangle is given by length multiplied by width, like that. But we know the length is x centimeters, so that the length is x centimeters, and then the width, which is w, is 6 centimeters, like that. So the area for this one will be length, which is x centimeters, multiplied by width, which is 6 centimeters, and it will be 6 multiplied by x is 6x, then centimeters, then this multiplied by this, it will be squared, centimeters squared. And that's why, because you are taught to write the expression in terms of x, and then this becomes the solution for that question. How about if sometimes you are told there is a missing side in a given rectangle, but now you are given the area and one side to find the missing side. So like in this case, you are told the area of a rectangle is 40 centimeters squared, of course that one. Then one side measures 5 centimeters, which is the width. In short, you are told now to find the length of the other side, which is of course the length here. So we already know, let me first clear this board. We already know area A of a rectangle is given by length by width. But now here we have the area as 40 centimeters squared. Is 40 centimeters squared, like that. Then the length we don't have, but we have the width, which is 5 centimeters. Like that. So from there, we can apply this formula as say 40 centimeters squared, which is now the area, is equals to the length we don't know, multiplied by the width, which we know is 5 centimeters, like that. So to get the length, we need to divide both sides by 5 centimeters so that we can get the area. So I'll take 40 centimeters squared divided by 5 centimeters is equals to L multiplied by 5 centimeters divided by 5 centimeters, so that I can eliminate these 5 centimeters from this side. So this 5 centimeter will go with this 5 centimeter, and on this side I remain with L alone. Then here I can divide by 5, 1 by 5, 8, because 5 multiplied by 8 is 14. Then look, we have the centimeters here, and here the centimeter is squared. So it's kind of like somebody's telling me centimeters multiplied by centimeters, then divided by this centimeter here, because centimeter squared is the same logic we said x multiplied by x becomes x squared. So now I can expand instead. Now here I have this, but now I can expand it to this one. So when I expand it to centimeter multiplied by centimeter, 1 centimeter here goes with this one, and we remain with only 1, which is here now. So length now becomes 8 centimeters. So we have eliminated the squared. So that's how we find the area of a rectangle in different situations. If you have any question or there is a place you don't understand, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll try to answer to my level best. And let us meet in lesson 4, where we are going to explore the area of a different quadrilateral